Hi everyone, Colleen and Tim here to tell you a little bit about all of the crazy things that have been going on over the last year. As you know, we got married back in May, but we also relocated down to Maryland, where I am from, both got up and running with work, and finally moved into our new home about 3 weeks ago. As much as we're enjoying this new chapter, there is something that we need your help on, and it is the season of miracles, so we hope you'll stick with us and give this full video a listen. We'll try to wrap it up as quickly as possible, but there is a lot to unpack here. So let's get started. As most of you are probably aware, 2 years ago I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. The most difficult part of my diagnosis was that the treatments left me unable to carry children. Despite this, we still feel like we were meant for dirty diapers and sleepless nights and the utter chaos and joy of being parents. Thankfully, we did have eggs frozen from my battle with lymphoma back in 2012 and have spent most of this past year working with Shady Grove to try and create embryos that would eventually be transferred to a surrogate. We've suffered some pretty devastating and unexpected setbacks and have been working to heal from those, but are happy to announce that we do finally have 2 healthy and high-quality embryos ready for their chance at the world. We just need to find someone who's open to joining our journey. This is where we need your help. We feel so blessed that surrogacy is an option for us, but it's not without its challenges. Most surrogacy agencies have out-of-pocket expenses starting in the 6 figures per child, most of which doesn't even go to the surrogate, isn't covered by insurance, and it could mean a waiting period of 1 to 3 years to even be matched with a potential candidate and start the process. Which is why we're here making this video. We've been encouraged by our clinic to share our story with our social circles, as finding a prospective carrier ourselves will significantly reduce the still high costs and a potential waiting period. We recognize this is a bit of a Hail Mary, but we do believe in miracles, so we are looking for a surrogate superhero. So what do we need? We need someone who has carried a pregnancy to term before without issue and maybe didn't mind it so much, thinks that they could feel fulfilled by helping us being a part of our journey to parenthood, and or could benefit from the financial aspect of this. If this even remotely sounds like you, we would love to have a conversation. We do want to emphasize that you would not have any biological ties to the child. It's entirely our bun. We just need a healthy oven to bake it in. If this doesn't sound like you, that's okay. We can't blame you. But if there's one thing we could ask you to do, we'd love it if you would help share our story. If you're inclined, we'd ask you to repost this video to your own socials, no matter where in the world you're located, and even if it's been a while since we spoke. If you think we're not talking to you, I promise you that we are, and would be so touched by your help in getting our story out there. If sharing our video really isn't your thing, please keep us in mind and consider sharing our story with close colleagues, social or religious groups, or organizations you might be involved in. We trust that the universe is going to put the right person in front of us. It's also worth noting that we're very much open to adoption as well. So if you or someone you know is expecting and wrestling with what options they have, we have our doors open to our family growing by any path and would consider a private adoption as well. So please like, share, comment, whatever you feel called to do. Any boost of our story will help, and we'd feel much more comfortable going through this process with someone we know or a friend of a friend, etc. We'd appreciate it more than a lifetime of free babysitting. And hopefully, if there is one thing you take away from all of this, it's to keep yourselves healthy. Ladies, don't skip those screenings. And gents, make sure that the women in your life are taking care of themselves and not just everyone else. Thank you for listening, and if anyone has any questions or curiosity, please do not hesitate to reach out. We'll drop an email in the caption along with some other preliminary information. You can DM us or share this email with anyone you think may want to be in touch. Thank you so much, and happy holidays.